Give me a second to find this video and to get set up, but I am going to be doing some work with the heart chakra today. I think it's especially appropriate because of this full moon in Taurus we have. So give me a second to find this and get started. We did a really nice video last night for an 11/11 portal ceremony. It was really beautiful energy, and I kind of want to carry on with that theme today. Alright, so we have a lot of energy coming in. A lot of you guys were feeling that porthole energy yesterday from 11/11, and that gateway is something that is still open. We're noticing that these gateways are becoming more and more powerful too as we're going forward with this ascension. So I know that, like, I'm getting ready to go to Stonehenge for the next winter solstice, right? And I know people have been going there for a really long time during those gateways, but to me they're becoming, more and more powerful, the energy coming into the planet. And a lot of people are starting to feel it, work with it, right? Come back into it and things like that. We still are going to continue to have a lot of energy coming in today. This is a really powerful week energetically. It is, we're also getting hit with a lot of Venus and Taurus energy. I want to remind people that the Pleiades is in the constellation of Taurus. I was kind of like making a joke with the astrology. I was like, we're home with this energy. I have a lot of Taurus in my chart, so I was making jokes like sometimes this energy can feel like you would want to lay around and eat a lot of snacks, or it can feel like it's moving slow, right? A lot of people know that's me. Moving slowly, but it's very powerful energy, and so it might not feel like there's a lot going on right now, but trust me, there is, and this is really powerful in clearing your path as well. So we're really ready to go into a new chapter. I think it's really appropriate that we work with the heart chakra today because this is a Venus energy, and we have a huge emphasis on love this week. You'll notice that a lot of your relationships clearly are centered around love, and that's really the point of all of this. It's really important, though, that we are, filling ourselves with self-love as well. That can really help us in becoming more whole, integration, things like that. So I guess I'm just going to do kind of a little bit of like a meditation healing with you guys, which I'm not that great at meditations, right? I'm learning how to do them, though, so I can come practice and you guys can come, absorb some good energy or whatever. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a meditation. You guys don't have to meditate. You can just chill out, listen to this, meditate, whatever it is you feel. I think it's important, though, that we are gathering during these energy shifts because it's very divine work. We can take up our frequency, and we're taking up the frequency of the planet when we do. We're vibrating higher, and then it brings the collective up as well. So if you guys want to relax, I'm going to do some work with the heart chakra. I'm supposed to be practicing symbols anyway. I'm supposed to be practicing these symbols anyway, so I thought I'd do it on video, then I'd get a chance to practice and work with these symbols. I'm learning and better learning and things like that. So a lot of you guys are figuring out that this is the journey of your soul, the entire collective. I know, and we see how complex that is, right? You can look around and see there's like a lot going on in one place, right? Just a lot of lessons, experiences, a lot of joyous moments, maybe a lot of heartbreak in these moments. And this is, understanding consciousness. So when we can understand ourselves, we can understand others, and this is all you. This is all your soul. The good, the bad, right? The things we like, the things we don't like so much going on. This is all, one soul. I believe in the law of one, and that when this stuff breaks down, that I know we all feel like we're in this separate experience, but we are all one, just seeing the same experience from different perspectives. And we tend to kind of settle into ego here, and we tend to not see the big picture when we're here. We tend to forget a lot and kind of fall into these situations, and they become very real to us. But this is really a powerful energy so that we can do a little bit more clearing and kind of manifest bigger, especially with the astrology kind of going on. Like I said, we still have that gateway open, so we can kind of use it for, more clearing. A lot of this is letting go of the past. I found that a lot of people are kind of stuck there, And I see why, right? History tends to kind of recreate itself. So a lot of this is further letting go of the past. And that can be kind of heavy because our soul has been here, you know, kind of replaying experiences centered around lessons we think we need to learn from past lives. Focus on your chest. Focus on your breath as well. Each chakra is a gateway, a connection to a dimension, another realm, another place in consciousness. We've had a lot of experiences that we tend to carry around with us, especially in our heart chakra. This life and past lives, we're going to kind of do a little bit of releasing today. I think it helps to better understand any traumas, any karma, the things that, you know, may have weighed heavy on this chakra. Because it was all to ensure that we would kind of end up in this space right now. It was always needed. You agreed to anything that ever happened to you in the hopes that we would wake up and kind of reach this place in our spiritual journey that we're here now. And we can kind of let this stuff go now. The concept of karma is a third dimensional term. We can be done learning in this karma. We're going to call in your guides, angels, ascended masters, galactic advisors, any elemental assistants that you have, any ancestors guiding you, family members, any help in the unseen. And we're going to ask to be releasing any karmic experiences, programs, third dimensional residue left from these experiences, contracts, attachments, anything of the third dimension keeping us in a state of separateness. We're asking to release these experiences now. We're going to be working with this chakra to expand it more. We realize when we're in a state of love that everything aligns. Staying in a state of love and gratitude puts us on the highest frequencies possible, assisting us with the things that we're creating or working on manifesting. We're asking our guides now to retrieve any past aspects, pieces, fragments, anything lost during this time, as well as sending healing energy to those past places. To our inner child. To any past life timelines with traumas, pain, grief, anything that could be affecting us in the now. We're going to also be clearing any third dimensional concepts of aging. You are ageless, limitless, infinite. Anything blocking our inner child. Any templates no longer serving us. Feel anything stressing you out in the now, just kind of leaving you now. There was no need for any of this stress, worry, anything that people are feeling. It's time for a complete faith and trust in the universe and in the plan that you made in coming here. Everything you're experiencing now, you chose. Every detail of it, anything that you're going through or have gone through, you picked to experience. Maybe these things don't make sense now, but they will in the future. They should be starting to. We're regaining pieces of our memory like a puzzle. Maybe just feelings, knowings, sensings. We ask to do a defragmentation of our past lives to bring back these lost pieces, these lost memories, to unlock our past akashics for us. It's a place we're not meant to dwell, though. The reason why you chose to not remember during this time, we're meant to be experiencing something new, something fresh. But we ask to bring back these pieces anyway in hopes that we can better understand our lessons in the now. Feel the love of the universe. You've always been okay in your most stressful moments, things that worried you, things that concerned you. You always were okay. It might have been the last minute, but you would always be given what you needed to kind of progress forward on your path. We're asking for more balance between the lower material and the upper spiritual chakras during this time in our lessons. Many of you are trying to integrate back into the lower densities, the lower dimensions now with a lot of spiritual understanding, and are learning how to balance these worlds now. It's needed. A lot of you guys are there to anchor light into these places. Places you can make a better change in. Trust your path and where it's leading you. Any type of past relationship issues, programming given to you by your parents, programs running down your bloodlines, anything not serving you when it comes to not just your romantic relationships, but your relationships. We're going to be removing these limitations now, removing these programs now. You're loved unconditionally. You came to teach unconditional love because you embody it so much. You understand these things so much, you volunteered to come teach this planet how to love again and how to feel again. Time to remove the need for any validation from outside of yourself. Things blocking you. Only you will ever understand your journey. If you've ever felt any type of judgments, people not understanding you, people not feeling your frequency, people not able to perceive your frequency, time to remove these things now too. Your journey is something you understand deeply. Your masterpiece you've been working on. Not just this life, many lifetimes. This remembering is coming back. This planet is awakening more and more. The ones that are awakening are hearing a calling. A calling to come assist and serve at this time. This is powerful. We're asking for our heart chakra to continue to keep expanding at this time. This is a powerful gateway for our intuition. There are many languages our soul used to speak that we have forgotten about, light language being one of them. We're asking to open up this center to that during this time. There was a time when these languages, symbols, things that you see now throughout consciousness still are coming back, of remembering. Many of you work with these languages of light. Many of you hold many activation codes or are collecting many codes that will help trigger not just your DNA awakening, but the awakening of humanity. We came to recode and restructure these places, but that always starts within. So we're asking for an upgrade for our own intuition. We're going to move up now to the crown chakra. I want to work with that chakra specifically, the rainbow bridge that connects you with your higher self. I want to call in your higher self now. If you have not fully merged with this aspect, we ask your higher self to assist you with that process, to integrate that aspect back within yourself. Many people spend a lot of time cut off from these higher spiritual aspects of self. Feel that energy integrating with you, merging with you. That is you. Your future self is you. Just as you now would be that person your own inner child needed, that is who you will become, your future self, always there with you. It is you now. Time does not exist. It is yourself past this place and your ego identity, always assisting you and guiding you. So know you're not alone. We're asking for an upgrade for our psychic and spiritual senses. A lot of you guys are feeling pressure in your forehead, headaches, things going on with your third eye, maybe just upgrades in that area. A lot of people are starting to hear ringing, buzzing, feeling pain in their ear chakras, dizziness, things like that, as these frequencies are continuing to increase. We ask our angels to come in during this time and to activate our third eye furtherly, to further activate our ear chakras, our head chakras, so that we can perceive more of what's really here in these frequencies. Many of you can probably feel your angels working around you now, working with your energy field. We ask that they also help recalibrate your frequency, helping you better adjust to these upgrades we've been going through the past couple of days, to recalibrate you, to make sure that you have no cords, anything wrong with your aura. We're going to be helping to restore your energy field back to your divine self. Kind of integrate into these energies for a moment. There's a lot of energy whirling around. Even if you are, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship status you have, open yourself up to more love during this time. This is what we need to do. There was a time when, we were stuck into the languages of the mind. We need to get back into this heart chakra centered place, languages of light, understanding, intuition, empathy, compassion. Open yourself up more now to the love of yourself and those around you. The more you open up to love with yourself, the more love will come to you in your life. Accept all aspects of yourself. Even your worst days were needed to make you the light you are now. In whatever way, it's made you into the light worker you are now. You are whole. You're integrating a lot of energy. This is divine energy. It is helping us get back to our divine templates. The human body that we would have had many lifetimes ago. We have our psychic awareness coming on. Now I'm going to send you, I guess I'm going to do a chi ball and send it to you. These transcend time and space. If you're watching this on a replay, it's okay. It still will work the same. And I'm going to be sending you one for your heart chakra. And you know, you can receive that anytime, like I said, and it will help you with your heart chakra. We're working on more expansion now, and that is how we can open up more to telepathy as well. I'm going to be going on this note. I was going to skip my video, right? I was going to skip my video, but I decided I would come here. You guys can kind of come back now if you're floating away, if you're meditating. This is really a powerful energy for manifesting whatever we're thinking about now. We're seeding the next chapter in our book. You guys are the writer, right? We have been kind of stuck in that victim programming for the first half of our life, and we're realizing, oh my God, I'm writing this book. No one else is. We are co-creating, and you know, I was saying this morning that I like to, you know, invite source into my life, the universe, to co-create with me, because then usually things go better. So I think that it's all about getting creative, finding our abilities, finding our gifts, doing something different. The source has kind of already experienced everyone and everything ever, so we kind of want to get original with what we're doing with our lives here. And you know, the whole point of this is to work on ourselves in whatever capacity. So it's a really good energy to be getting creative in, putting out ideas for what do you want your next chapter to look like. We've been releasing a lot, clearing a lot, recalibrating, and we'll continue to do that through the year. I'm going to do a full moon report too, so I'll tell you guys what's going on with the energy, but we're going to continue to kind of release and clear. Don't get stuck in these places. Right? We're having a lot of feelings run through us suddenly, right? We're becoming better receivers, so we're feeling a lot more, and usually things are feeling pretty intense. Don't get stuck in these places. If you're purging, if you're healing, if you're releasing, try to stay in the light, right? It's the darker half of the year. Try to stay in the light. Try to stay focused on, you know, things that bring you joy, things that you're grateful for. I'm going to be getting into this space more and doing a lot more meditations and things like that in this space. If you're new to this space, go see the pinned post so you can see the little gratitude homework that we do in here. And I'm going to be wrapping this up.